So it's just been great to be a part of this project and see all the other people helping. You look up on the bank and you see all the youth groups working, and then you get to go forward and see the city and our staff and just everything that they're pulling out of the river. It's awesome. Just so excited for the project to move forward, all the different possibilities that are out there, continue cleaning it up and just grow this whole thing. It's gonna be great.
When we first started, we had 5 in-water riverboats, and now we have close to 20 in-water riverboats, and we've moved over 1 million pounds of debris from the shores and in water over the past 7 years.
Upgrading these lower sections is going to be huge because, you know, right now a lot of these western tailwaters, they do get the pressure. You know, people come in the spring and they fish these upper sections, and there's a lot of boats. If we can get these fish numbers down closer into town, it's going to spread all the boats out. You know, everybody, even the public, is going to be able to come here and float these lower sections and have the same great days that they're used to having up at the reef.
One of the things that makes the North Platte River restoration very unique in the city of Casper is the large amount of community involvement that you have. Having been involved in multiple projects all over the country with varying sized communities from small towns to large cities, the community involvement and the commitment that you have in the city of Casper in my career is unparalleled.
The revival is bringing everybody in town together to work on the river. It used to be people would talk about the river. Now they're talking about our river. And I think everyone in town is having ownership.
Thus far, basically all we have done is taken away from the river, whether that be pollution or invasive species. Now we're at a turning point. Now we actually get to add to the river. And what we're adding is structure, and that's going to give it longevity for duration and for our next generation.
The ideas behind this form of restoration, it really is based on the principles of something that we call natural channel design. Natural channel design, again, that was developed by Dr. Dave Rosgen, and he knew that when he was reconstructing rivers, that to make them more what they want to be, that they wouldn't hold, because a construction project is in its very nature very unstable. So what he did is he come up with these ideas of structures, the in-stream structures that he would place in the river to hold that profile, hold that plan view, and hold that dimension. Now these in-stream structures are not gabion baskets, they're not riprap, they're structures that try to emulate natural structure in a river. If you go up into a mountain stream, what do you see? You see boulders in it, you see all these cobbles and boulders, you might even see fallen trees in it, and what these things do is help protect banks, and they help hold grade, and they provide that river profile that we're talking about. One of the real reasons I got into the river restoration business with my engineering degree was so that I could work on fisheries, make fisheries better, so that other people can enjoy fishing and that I could go back and fish my own restoration projects.
The structures that we have on this river, or that we are planning on putting on this river, will help narrow that up in areas that are over-widened, concentrate some of those flows, allow for better oxygenated pools behind the structures that J-hooks. J-hooks essentially take water and bring it into the center of the channel and allow bank building on the outside. All of these things are great for trout, they're great for sedimentation, they're great for invertebrates that trout and other things eat. They're all part of bringing that river back to more of a natural state given its current constraints as a regulated river.
Together, we can make a difference.